he's getting it now.
Hey everyone, welcome to Heavy Metal Customs. Today we're back on the 1970 Mercury Cougar project. Yeah man, cool car. And so far, now that I got it back in there and got back working on it, what I managed to accomplish is fix these front pieces. Let me show y'all. Alright, some of y'all look back to an older video, you'll see if these were all rusted out. So I cut these out and made some new pieces for them and got them welded in and just some spray can primer on them for now. Same way on the other side. So let's get that taken care of. And I also put these new boxes in. I just throw them in there right quick. Yes, they will come back out where I can get them painted and primed on the inside and stuff and get all the inside cleaned up. But for now I just wanted to throw them on there because I had them and now I can't lose them because they're on there. See, there you go. But yeah, that part there is repaired and looking good. So now let's move on to bigger and better things on this righteous ride. Alright, next we're going to work on these rear quarters. I've got it up on the lift as you can see, back tires removed. Got that jack holding it really stout. And I think the first thing I'm going to do is try to work some of this dent out here. I mean, if it was rusted, I would just cut it out, replace that section, make all that. But I think I can work this out where it will be just minimal filler. And what I'm going to try, ever since I got this McGraw here, I bought a package of new bits. And this hammerhead came in there, and I've been dying to try that thing out. So on this one you can actually get in here, add everything, because the wheel well doesn't start until like right up here. So let's get set up, let's try that and see if that will get that out there where we can body work. Work was crap, did it? That's okay, it was worth a try. I left it out, so I may try to do some finish work with it. But I grabbed a couple of hammers, as you've seen here, start beating this out. What I'm going to do, the way that inner fender well comes down, I'm going to have to go inside the car, and I've got a bar here, we'll run down in there, tap, 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 do a little bend, and get this out. If we get this out further than it needs to be, that's fine. We can sit here and work it back in. That's what we're going to have to do. Get y'all up here where you can see about what I'm working on. Now, if I'll take this bar and this hammer and go in there, who knows what kind of damage I'm going to do. But I'm going to give it a try. Right now, that's what I see needs to be done. Flashlight. Alright, I'm going to get in there and try to work this, and I'll kick y'all some music on. Beating and banging going on, but I got this out pretty dang good. A little more hammer tapping, a little more massaging, but she'll be fine and ready for a little bit of glass. But I just like to get everything out as far as I can. The less glass, less filler I got to use, the better, that's for sure. But that's a lot better than that was, and that's very tricky because even though that fender well seems to stop here, it doesn't. It rolls all the way down on the inner fender well. So that's been a pain. I had to get inside, get different bars. 2x4 was involved, several hammers. That's how it goes. But we're all good on that. Now what I'm going to do is they cut this out and get ready for our piece. This is the replacement panel that we have, which has dents in it. As you see, it fits up in here pretty high. So what we're going to do, this car, like I said, this is totally custom built. This car will have no side marker lights, but we do want it to have the Cougar emblem. I'm going to draw me a nice line right across here, and that's where we're going to cut this out. Now, and I'll show you, it's not as easy as just cut and it's out. All the spot welds down through here, we've got to save the inner structure. Same with that back piece, and same with the rear. So I'll go ahead and get my line, grab our death wheel and get us a good cut on it. And after that, it's just a lot. I know a lot of people drill out their spot welds. I don't. I just take the air chisel to it and go ham. But yeah, that's the plan. So let me get a line across here, and then we'll grab our death wheel and our air chisel. So far, not so terrible. This right here wasn't rusted. We can straighten all that out. But it's I was taking our air chisel running down through here. That's rusted. No sense air chiseling no more. We're going to take the death wheel, cut across here. We'll make a new little strip for that inner, because we don't want rust. Same way with this, we'll probably end up cutting some of that out. But let's go ahead and get this cut off. And at least we got our quarter out of the way. Then we can start with our inner structure, do our repairs on it. Then we'll start making our piece fit. So, ye old death wheel. Always have one little piece once I hang it up, baby. There we go. Outstanding. Alright, now I'm going to take lunch, but I'm going to come back out here. I'll get a straighter cut across there because there's still a little bit of rust left. We will look at the other aspects of this piece as well. And yeah, going good. I did come back and try to get that more levelish, straightish, close enough, okay? Yeah, not looking bad at all. Well, right now it'll be time to see if we can pop that dent out some. I know I got hammer and dollies and you see what I grab. Whatever's available. Oh yeah. I will grab a hammer and dolly and work out a little better, but yeah, it's going to come out. Alright, well, let's do lunch. Then we'll get back on it. Alright, I did some cutting on the inside off camera already. What I'm doing now is mocking up this piece. Excuse me. If you wonder what this goofy thing is, what I did, I went over to my other side. took a measurement from this top lip down this body line and used this piece of metal here to hold that measurement. The reason I done a piece of metal like this and taped it into place, so I could hold this up there and wiggle it into place till I got my body line right on the money. Yeah, I mean, it's just one of them homemade things, but it works. It was simple and easy. I'm here by myself today, so that's the thing. Screw holding it back, clamp holding it in front. Climbed up there in the trunk, took my magic marker and went across there. Now we need to take this thing down and get our cut across and then put it back up there and see where we're at. And I'll show you what I've done, what I cut already. Get this off here. Yep, using some of my Bauer stuff. Where'd that screw go? Oh! Okay. Yeah, give me a good mark on that back side. But I went ahead and cut all the rest of the rust out of that. Cut it here. That was rust, and that was all rust. So we'll remake this piece here, and that is a lip in there. Yeah, cool. Well, let me grab the ye old death wheel, cut this extra material off. We'll put it back up there, and we'll see what we got. Well, now, got a lot of this stuff cleaned up, as you can tell. Getting ready to start making panels, and if you notice, took the weld-through primer. Now, this is the right way to do it, guys, because you'll never get into some of these spots. Now, of course, we got an extension piece welds on here, and I've got the weld-through primer here. See the difference in shade? It's just regular primer. But I went ahead and got it in there. Weld through across there, and on the inside. And my piece here that I made, sorry I didn't show y'all how I made that. That was with the shrinker stretcher. If I can hold this right, this basically goes in here. That's our new lip. And that's how that's going to work. So we got to get this in there, get it welded roughly into place. Then put a quarter piece back on, which there again, weld through primer all around where it welds, regular primer in the center. Because I know we're going to make a piece that goes here. This has to be made because this way this is made is a lot different from the factory piece. It just comes up like this, as you can tell. And of course, you're going to make the rest of this piece here, and this piece will come down just somewhere like this right here. And the only way we can make that conform to the new quarter piece, because it is something different, is have the quarter piece up there when we do it. Alright, well, enough yapping. I'm going to get this tacked in, and then get the quarter piece back on there and see where we're at. Alright, we got our welding and our grinding done, as you can tell. I still got to grab the hammer and the dolly. This here I got out a little bit far. I'm going to dolly that back in, hammer, dolly, back in. Try to get it a little smoother. I've done everything else the same way. We got that weird dent there. And I got everything cleaned and ready for fiberglass. Got all this cut in and trimmed out pretty good. Got it rolled here. I mean, like I said, we're changing the whole style of the rear quarter of this car. But yeah, I got that done. I need a little filler in there to really smooth it out. But I did figure out how to do it. Now we'll get this inside piece later. I still got to run and get some metal. But we are far enough along on this quarter then we can go ahead and lay us some fiberglass in there. And as you can hear, it's raining. High humidity. I've got it 66 degrees in here, but it will take a while for this fiberglass to set up properly. So what I plan on doing is go ahead and glassing the side, basically all of this through here, a little bit at the back, this spot here, and believe it or not, there's a little dinghy right here. You really can't see it, but I know it's there, so we're gonna get some on that. Then while that's drying, we'll just hop over to this other side and start cutting it, because we have a whole inner piece for it and that outer quarter piece just like the other side. I'm interested to see just how bad that is. I mean, it looks like a bunch of crackly Bondo. If we look on the inside, it really doesn't, but it could be that it's just got a bunch of, you know, crap over top of it to hide all the Bondo. But we'll see once we get her all sanded out. But yeah, coming along good. So let's go ahead and mix this up. And some fiberglass, get that slapped on there. Then like I say, we'll jump to the other side. Alright guys, just like the other side, I got me a straight-ish line down through there. And we'll just take our chisel and get all of that. And then take our death wheel, and slice down through there. Yeah, all of that's about as rotten as the other side. So it looks like it's going to be a repeat of the other side, with the exception of sanding this out and see what all that Bondo crap is about. And we're going to be replacing the whole inner panel on this one. So let me go ahead and get all that cut out, and let's just see what we got to work with. Well now, I got a pretty good clean cut and chisel getting that out of there. Yeah, just like the other side. Oh, this is rust, guys. If it's rust, it's got to go. And that inner piece is gone, as you can see. The structural part, still good. So we're happy about that. We don't have to worry about that. Yeah, not looking too bad. I'm gonna have to go up in here. Yeah, I got some Rust-Oleos. Yep, I gotta fix that. But we will get to that. Now, this aftermarket piece that they sent. Well, to begin with, the indentions for strength, they're on the wrong side. And if you look over here at the old one, see how they bulge out towards the inside, right? This is the new one. They bulge out towards the outside. Yeah, they run these pieces, and I reckon they didn't flip them over to, you know, get a punch right, which will not make any difference. But if you're doing like a concourse build, you wouldn't. You'd be buying top quality parts, or you just have to deal with what you have. And on this, and this car's gonna be slick and pretty, but I can deal with this. Thing about it, let me put the camera down. Let's do a test fit on this, and I'll show you all what I mean. Alright, piece goes up in here like so. And we're supposed to somewhere around that. It'll come down a little further here. I'm just setting it up on that lip right now. But we can see how far it is off. It's not long enough here, because that piece should make that whole lip right there. Lacking right in here, coming up all the way. Maybe when it comes down, it'll meet a little bit better, but then when we go to the rear, as you can see, it's not reaching the rear. It doesn't even come back here to our flange. Now we did bend this a little bit, but we didn't bend it that much. Yeah, so there is some lack in there. And I don't even know if it comes down far enough for that quarter piece. But we can, we'll just have to make do with what we got, guys. But at least we got a whole piece here to work with. Even if we got to add a little and fiddle this and fiddle that, it's still nice having this whole piece. But yeah, that's what we got so far. Cut out, test fit that right quick. Now we're going to go in here, clean up. A lot of cleanup work to do. And go ahead and get our well-through primer sprayed in. All them places that we're not going to be able to get to later. But we will get to that stuff after lunch. So, see you in a few. Crap cleaned off there, and that's good news. It wasn't some rush through or anything like that. It was just a little fender bender back in the day, like somebody dilated it out the best they could and just filled it a little bit. But good, that's a relief that all of that wasn't rusted out. Because I don't have that, I would have to make it, which ain't no big deal, but that's cool. Alright, well let me go through here off camera. Like I say, I'm going to get everything cleaned up and ground down and whatnot so we can start test fitting panels and everything. And like I say, get our well-through primer on as well. But yeah, I'll do all that off camera. Then I'll show y'all what we got. We'll get that plate in place. And then we'll get that in place and just see how close they come to even fit. Alright, got it cleaned up. Now what I got, some of this up at Harbor Freight. Rust reformer. What I'd like to do, try it out. Then you can spray your sand on this stuff, you can spray paint on it, you can spray primer on it, whatever. But some of these little spots here, that just look a little funky. I'm talking just surface rust spots, nothing major. If it's major, you know me, I'm going to cut it out. It's supposed to be like some other products like these sort of stuff that I use and so forth. So I'm going to see just what it does. It's supposed to turn black here after a while, just like all the others. This place is just a little surface rust. We'll try it. This stuff is a lot cheaper than some of that name brand. Hey, it works. Now we know. We got another good product. We save money on, save the customer money. So let me let this sit for a while. How long? Okay, I'm not waiting that long, 2 to 3 hours. We won't wait that long. But that's not going to be sitting there cooking while we do test fit on some of our panel stuff. We'll do that. Alright, got that sitting in there. Put a couple of tail-tappet screws there to hold it, and that's about where it's going to be. Like I say, not cut right for either end, but we'll live with it. Now for the quarter panel thing itself. Where's the rug? Y'all would not think this, but it's very dusty. Yeah. How did that happen? I don't even know. We'll get one of these. That helps. Alright, this is how I took it out of the packaging. See how moist it is there. It's a little moist. We got to unmush it. We'll use this unmushing here. Maybe. Pipe's all messed up. That's all messed up. Oh Lord, these parts. Okay, of course. All my clamps are out of reach. You should have the stuff ready before you start. Alright, take two. Now we'll put it into place since we have clamps close by. Roughly sticking it in there somewhere. That's where we think it's going to be. This one, maybe. Anything holding? Anything? Holding something. Here. Oh, this gotta get up a little. Don't pop off. It's gonna work. But let's see where we're going here. Just that phase. Look, there's this crease before it creases. So, get a screw ready. Hope that front don't fall off. And slice our hand off while we're fitting it. Well, that picked the wrong place to put one, didn't I? Okay. That sort of maybe got it up there just somewhat. Just sort of give it some general of what we're looking at. Our measurement to our line was, okay, we don't even have a tape measure over here, maybe. I don't know what kind of shop y'all are running here, but we need to get it together. 14 and a half. Anywhere near something. I know I'm like 10,000 miles off, apparently. Look at 14 and a half here. Oh, yeah. Well, I got off that way. But, let me go ahead and get my little metal thingy that I made. Yeah. Let me get it taped in place. Then we'll try this again to see if we can get this closer to where it needs to be and how close or how far it's going to fit. Alright, try it again. Got a little thing there. Let's over at this route. So, one here all the way up. About right there. That's it. It looks pretty good. Need to come up a little more, I do believe. Yep. Just a little. Self-tapper screws help on a lot. Okay, that's our line. Cool, cool, cool. This is not matching in that well at all. What we want to do is get a good test fit and get in there and draw that line to where it needs to be cut. So, if draw this in a little bit better, a little tighter. Yeah. Here, take it there. Okay, okay. Okay. This is okay. Well, this will fit about as bad as the other side here. There's a screw. Roll that top in a little bit. Next. crossfire, right? There. So you roll in that top. Okay, that is it, I do believe. I'm gonna put the tape up. We'll check something real quick. Looking pretty close. About a ½ inch off here, guys. So, now the top will fall. Go. Start at 16. Okay. 16. It is lacking a little on the bottom, I'll show y'all. That's okay, it'll conform. We'll get that cut. You see here the gap in that. All this got to go forward and we got to fiddle with it just like we did the other side. But where these two will come together, I can pull that up some like that. That's probably what I'm going to have to do. Get like a bottle jack just like I got right there and put it over here. Get this side and then make that side to match it. Yeah, let's say these parts ain't the greatest at all, but it's better than having no parts. But that looks good. Alright, let me get in here and draw my line. Then I can take this down and go ahead and start making some cuts on it. There's our test fit. Rough test fit. It does touch it down through there. Not by much. Don't worry about that gap and I'll take care of that. But it does sort of resemble like fit. And that's good enough. So I'll go ahead and take this back down. And it's getting close to the end of the day for me. I'm going to go ahead and get my high build. On the high build. Well, I'm getting way ahead of myself, ain't I? Go ahead and get my weld-through primer sprayed on in these spots. And get that where it dry overnight. And come in here tomorrow and we'll hammer back on her again. Alright guys, we are getting this side wrapped up some, as you can tell. But I think at this point, what we need to do is try out these rims and tires that he brought. Now we got some different sizes. We got two 45, 45s for the front. We'll deal with that once we set a front fender on. But the rear is what we're working on now. We have a 255/50 ZR17, and the wheel spacers are still on there. As far as room here and here, we're fine with the 17s. But I think we're going to have to take that wheel spacer off, because I'm looking down through here. Yeah, that upper lip's going to come down and catch that tire. So let me take a wheel spacer off right quick. We'll slide it back on there. I think we're good. We're nowhere near hitting as far as anything on the inside. So yeah, Let's get rid of the wheel spacer and put it on normal and see what that looks like. All right, now here it is with the spacer taken off. That was what, I think it's a spacer case. Is that an inch or more? Well, I only got a ruler sitting right here, so. Okay, 1 inch spacer. But that made a whole world of difference. You see, we're not hitting or close to anything here. And look at the top. Yeah, that could come way on down and never hit that tire. So good, we're glad that worked out. All right, so now we know that our wheels are going to fit the rear without having to do anything to the fenders, quarters, or anything like that. No issues, and that's a very, very good thing. Went ahead and went through here the other day, ground all these welds down, that this all smooth out, all down through there. That's fitting pretty good. Still got to do a little bit of trimming underneath, get that really straight. Same way with the other side, and get them both the same. It should be about like that, maybe like 3/4 of an inch of a lip here is what I'm thinking. But yeah, I mean, for this episode, we got a lot of work done. Really made some good progress. I'm happy with the work we got done. From here, like I say, we'll do a little bit of trimming, put a fiberglass, get that wrinkly spot taken care of. Yeah, we gotta make sure we keep our holes clean for our emblem. That's not an emblem hole, and that isn't native. Yeah, but get that all filled up and everything, and we'll start body working this quarter panel is more than likely on the next video. I think this is the first one I'm going to strip. You'll see that cracking going on. We'll make sure there's no more Bondo there like there was here on that spot. But that is going to wrap it up for this one. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I enjoyed doing it. I really like working on this Cougar. It's just a lot of fun for me. Well guys, if you would, throw us down some comments. Hit us up on that Patreon and that super thanks. And please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate you watching and appreciate the support. Until the next one, we hope that everyone has a fantastic day.